Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we're taking a look at a new watch from AVI, the Hawker Typhoon Sheila, in conjunction with the Hawker Typhoon Preservation Group. As you can see, they have a new special edition box. It's a limited edition piece of 800 units. There are a few different color variations. I have the blue dial here, and just nice to see a new box inside. You will get a few things. Inside the box, you will get your Hawker Typhoon bronze package, your limited edition card of 800 pieces, and an instruction manual where you can scan your warranty as well. This is the AV4093, obviously. It's dubbed the exact number, the RB396 Sheila Chronograph limited edition under the Hawker Typhoon series. Pretty decent cards, color coordinated with the box, not too bad there. Now here is the watch itself right in front of you. You can see it's a pretty interesting watch, pretty bold at 10, 20, 40, and 60, as well as the AV8 logo placement down at the 6 o'clock, which I've never seen before. It's crafted of solid 316L stainless steel as usual, pretty much the industry standard here. It's pretty much all brush, and the case feels pretty nice at 80 grams in total weight. As you can see here, we even have the signed logo on the polished crown there, completely brushed all around besides that crown. Let me check out the other side, but yeah, pretty solid watch here. Yeah, this is the blue variation. There are a few different other variations. I believe there's even a blacked out variation as well. It's a 42mm watch, so it's really not that bad for a pilot style chronograph watch. It's only 13.5mm thick. Doesn't really wear that thick on the wrist. It pretty much hugs the wrist. We get a 22mm lug width here, which is pretty standard for a 42mm case. 5 ATMs of water resistance pull push crown, screwed down solid steel case back. The nice little photo. We also do get a 2-year warranty on this watch, so it's always good to get a 2-year warranty, much better than a 1-year warranty. And yeah, the watch itself features a multi-layered dial, which is pretty typical of AV8. As you can see, those numbers, the 01, 02, 03, etc., are actually on top of the dial. They're coming out of the top portion of the chapter ring, which is pretty interesting. A lot of stuff going on in this watch, but it's actually pretty simple to use. If you see, that's your running seconds hand, that orange tipped seconds hand. So that will count your seconds, obviously. And then we have 3 different sub-dials on this Japanese quartz chronograph. So it's run by a battery. It's very accurate. You have to change the battery every couple of years or so. Getting you in a little closer, you can see you have a 1/10 of a second, which actually spins, which is pretty cool when you start the chronograph. And then your minute counter down here will start. You have 0 through 60 with orange accents above the 6 o'clock position. And then you have a 1-hour counter over here with that nice white arrow. So it's basically a true chronograph, of course, with a 1/10 second and a running 60-second window over here. And then, of course, you get your 24-hour sub-dial over here on the right side. So a lot going on, but very simple to read. Pretty easy to function as well. We get piston-style pushers. Very easy to grasp, very easy to use. No issues there. And there also is a lot of lume on this watch. The crystal itself is a hardened mineral crystal with anti-reflective coating. This watch retails under $300 US, so you know it's not that bad of a price for what you're getting. In my honest opinion, there comes on a nice, genuine blue leather pilot-style stitched blue strap with that cross stitching on the top portions, and of course you do get your AV8 buckle as well over here, which is pretty typical of most AV8 watches. I believe they've been using that buckle for quite some time now. But it is a very legible watch. Those really broad arrow pointer hands and that sword minutes hand, the large 10, 20, 40, and 50 really make it quite legible. You get the reference triangle at the 12 as well. And I just want to mention, if you want to save 20% on any AV8 timepiece, I do have a code for you guys. I will throw it up on the screen and leave it in the description below. You can use WA20 or Watch Addict. And that'll get you 20% in free shipping off any AV8 timepiece for the rest of your life. And yeah, that's pretty much for that. Now, there is Swiss Luminous applied indexes, as you can see here. This is all loomed as well as the hands. And it's a pretty decent, it's a pretty strong lume. It's Swiss Super Luminova. I think it's sufficient for the price. Obviously, I'll get you a lume shot towards the end of the video. It actually functions the watch. We get a pull and push crown with a black ring on it. You just get one position here. So there's no ghost date or anything like that. As you can see, if I get you a little closer, we can change the time here. I'm going to change it so you can see all the sub-dials. Push that back down and your seconds hand will start running again. There you go. It's a really nice shade of blue. It's kind of like a dark navy blue with all these orange accents. Now, when I start the chronograph, you're going to see this is going to start spinning. That's 1/10 of a second. This will start going around as well. That's your 1 minute counter, or 60 seconds. And this is 1 hour. So everything's kind of working together simultaneously, which is very nice. Then you stop that and you reset it. That's going to reset back below the 12, and you're all good to go. You can time up to 1 hour. But yeah, other than that, let's take a look at the case back. Obviously, you get that Hawker Typhoon Sheila embossed in there. Limited edition, water resistance 5 meters, pretty simple. And then actually that whole AVI logo is in there behind the Sheila, which is pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, the quality of the band is very good. Definitely broken in already out of the package. No need to worry about breaking in the band there. I want to get you guys a Lume check. I think the Lume is pretty cool in this one. And it's definitely very different with that 10, 20, 40, 50 orientation. And there you go. So the Lume is actually pretty good. Wow, even the logo is lit up AV8 above the below the 6 o'clock position, or above the 6 o'clock position. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. So you get 10, 20, 40, 50. The hour markers are lit up, as well as the reference triangle and even the logo. So I think that's pretty cool, pretty interesting. Some new stuff they're trying out, I guess. Hailing on my 6.75-inch wrist, the watch fits very nicely across the wrist. It fits perfectly. It's not too heavy, but you do feel it on the wrist, and you can see that air coating on that crystal right there. It's that bluish tone. That's that anti-reflective coating for increased legibility and highlight conditions. Always nice to have that, of course. But yeah, the watch has a decent presence. It looks really cool. Obviously, it doesn't look like anything else. It's not a homage watch or anything like that. It's actually very comfortable. Quite surprised by that. 49 lug to lug, 13.5 thick, 42 diameter. It wears pretty circular, and you're really getting a full look at that dial when you look down on the watch to tell the time. So very legible. And for a pilot's chronograph, it should be very legible. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the new AV8 Sheila, which I think is a pretty cool release. They're always doing stuff with new conservation groups and different groups, helping out, lending a helping hand with some of their sales. And I think it's a pretty cool way to, kind of go about your watch business. They produce a lot of different models. Obviously, they have tons of models in stock, and this is just one of their newest releases. By the time this video is released, you will be able to pre-order the watch or sign up for their email list, and the watch usually is released 1 week later or so, or 2 weeks. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool color combination. I like the blue one the best. There's obviously a couple different ones as well. And as you can see, that second hand does line up with all those markers. So I think that's pretty good. I know a lot of people complain about that, even though it's not such a big thing for me. But anyway, the Lume is pretty good. The Seiko Japanese Quartz Chronograph is pretty good as well. I think all around, it's a pretty decent looking watch. The finishing is pretty good. I was quite surprised by the finishing. It feels a bit better than some of their watches in the past, in my honest opinion there. No sharp edges or anything like that. And yeah, I think it's a pretty cool watch. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below as usual. I believe pricing starts at around $240 US for this one, which is a really good deal. You can probably even use the code to save more. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below as usual. This is Watch Addiction Watch Reviews coming at you with the new AV8 release. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. It really helps out a lot, guys. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye.